Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm really glad you're here today. This episode is for anyone who feels stuck with English. You understand a lot. You know many words, but when it's time to speak, nothing comes out. Today, Alex and I are talking about something very specific: the difference between knowing words and actually using them. This is one of the most common problems language learners face. And if this sounds like you, stay with us.
Yeah, I think many people will feel seen in this episode because this problem is everywhere.
Exactly. And I want to start by saying something important. If you know many English words but can't use them when you speak, it does not mean you are bad at English. It means your words are passive, not active.
That's a big difference, and most learners don't know that difference exists.
Right. Passive knowledge means you recognize words when you read or listen. Active knowledge means you can pull those words out of your mind and use them in real time. Speaking needs active words.
I remember learning so many words from books. I felt smart, but in conversations, my mind was empty.
That's such a common experience. Your brain knows the words, but it doesn't know how to access them quickly. And speaking is fast. There is pressure. There is another person waiting.
And your brain freezes.
Yes, and people often think, I need more vocabulary, but usually that's not the real problem.
So what is the real problem?
The real problem is practice in the wrong direction. Most learners collect words, but they don't train their brain to use them. It's like having tools but never building anything.
That's a great image. You have a toolbox, but you never touch the tools.
Exactly. And another issue is fear. When you speak, you're afraid of making mistakes. So your brain plays safe and says nothing.
I notice that happens more in speaking than writing.
Because speaking feels public. Writing feels private. When you speak, someone hears your mistakes immediately.
And silence feels safer than being wrong.
Yes, but silence also keeps you stuck. The brain learns through use, not through perfection.
So how do we move words from passive to active?
First, we need to accept something uncomfortable. Understanding a word is not enough. You need to use it badly before you can use it well.
That's hard for perfectionists.
Very hard. Many learners wait until they feel ready. But readiness comes after speaking, not before.
That sentence alone could help a lot of people.
I hope so. Another important thing is repetition. But not repetition like memorizing lists. Repetition through real sentences.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Let's say you learn the word decision. You don't just understand it. You say, I made a decision today. It was a difficult decision. I regret that decision. You repeat it in different simple sentences.
So the word becomes flexible.
Exactly. Your brain learns where it fits.
I also think context matters a lot.
Yes, context is everything. Words without context are weak. Words with emotion, stories, or personal meaning become strong.
That explains why people remember words from movies more easily.
Because they feel something. The brain loves emotion.
Another thing I notice is translation. People translate in their heads.
That slows everything down. If you translate from your native language, your brain is always one step behind.
So speaking feels stressful and slow.
Yes, to use words naturally, you need to let go of perfect meaning. You need to allow simple English.
Simple English is often underestimated.
But it's powerful. Fluency is not about big words. It's about flow.
I like that. Flow over complexity.
Always. Many fluent speakers use very simple words, but they use them confidently and naturally.
Confidence seems to activate words too.
Absolutely. Confidence tells the brain, it's okay to try. Fear tells the brain, stay quiet.
So emotional state affects language ability.
Very much. That's why people speak better when they are relaxed or talking to friends.
Or when no one is judging them.
Exactly. Judgment kills fluency.
So what would you say to someone listening right now who feels frustrated?
I would say this. Your English is not broken. It's unfinished. And that's okay. Start using the words you already know. Speak badly. Speak slowly. Speak simply. That's how words wake up.
That's very comforting.
And remember, Alex, language is a skill, not knowledge. Skills grow through action.
Not through thinking.
Yes, thinking helps, but speaking builds.
I think many listeners needed to hear that.
I hope so, because once you understand this difference, knowing words versus using them, you stop blaming yourself, and that changes everything.
It really does.
So if you're listening and you feel stuck, stay patient with yourself. Your words are closer than you think. They just need practice, not pressure.
That feels like a good place to end.
Yes, thank you for listening. And remember, fluency grows when you give yourself permission to speak.